My name is Kayla Curran. I'm the mother of 2 kids. Divorce is extremely hard, as is, and there's just so many unknowns and so many things that are completely out of your control. Of course, my number one concern was time with my kids, being the stay-at-home parent, and obviously losing time simply because you all have separate homes. So that was my main concern, was how was that going to work itself out in this process? What I first felt was that he was very empathetic and sympathetic for what I was going through. He knew this was hard for me, and he understood that. He also was a realist and told me that this is going to be hard. But after meeting with him and seeing his knowledge of the law and his confidence, I knew that I was in good hands. The office made me very comfortable, and Mark also, because they answered my many questions. I always had questions. I always wanted an explanation, and they took the time to do that, either it be via email, a phone call during the day. Mark also knew that when I had the kids, I gave my full attention to my kids, so he made time in his evening to call me after my kids went to bed, and when I could really focus and listen and take everything in. So that really helped me feel more comfortable, because he explained the process and explained every step that we were going to take and every strategy, and talked me through the whole process. I believe I got an extremely good outcome. I was very happy with the judge's decision, and I believe that comes down to Mark and the team at Twyford Law for being prepared and presenting my case very clearly. I always felt all along that Mark was a step ahead of my ex's attorney. I also felt that he came prepared. He knew the case. I sometimes would want to go over an issue, and he knew it. He could finish my sentence. He knew my case inside and out as well as I did. I would highly recommend Twyford Law Office to any of my friends, family, anyone needing an attorney. In fact, I've had people reach out to me, and I've always recommended Mark Castle. It helped me be present with my children because I had such confidence in Mark and his team at Twyford Law that I knew that I could step away and be there for my kids, because they were doing the best that they could, and I knew it was the best. I just knew it was a department I could leave to them and focus on being a mom. There was an instance over a weekend that my ex created a very difficult situation with the kids, and I was at a loss. I didn't know what to do. He helped guide me through the process and how I should react and what I should do and what steps I should take further to de-escalate the situation and handle it in a respectful manner. And so I knew then that him taking the time away from his family, his well-deserved weekend, and helping me and my family was so important to me and made such a difference. Choosing the correct attorney in a timely manner is extremely important. I have talked with other people, and they spent time thinking things over, mulling over the different attorneys, and I feel that especially in these cases, time is of the essence, especially with your finances, with your kids, and you need to just make the decision and go with the attorney that you have that gut feeling that is right for you and the right fit for your personality and the right fit for your case.